Assalamu alaikum. It's your brother James Ramey X, and I'm here today from Do It All to Live, and we're gonna do one of our recipes I've been waiting to give you. It's oatmeal waffles, a very healthy meal for your children. You can control how much sugar you want to add to it, how much oatmeal you want to add to it, but we know there's no preservatives up in here. We know that there's no coloring up inside our recipe, and we can give our children a nice breakfast because you know we don't eat pancakes. How to eat to live, we don't eat the flapjacks, but this is such a healthy breakfast made of oatmeal. So let's get right to it. First off, I got 2 cups of oatmeal. I'm gonna say 2.5 because I did sprinkle a little bit more on that. You know, you gotta have your oatmeal nice old-fashioned, not that quick stuff, because you want the fat round flakes so that it can be a whole waffle. Then I got fruit, smoothie fruit. Now I'm using smoothie fruit because I didn't want to use sugar. I'm not on the sugar myself. But if you want to use brown sugar or raw sugar, you can do that. But if you want natural sugar, then I put the fruit in there, which will also give it its moisture, so it won't be as dry. It won't be as dry. So then we have our cinnamon, nutmeg, and allspice all together. I gave it 1 tablespoon of cinnamon, I gave a half a teaspoon of nutmeg, and a half a teaspoon of allspice. Gotta have that. I like that oatmeal-y taste, you know. Then I'm gonna add 2 eggs. 2 eggs. That's gonna give it that glue to hold it together while it bakes, and then give it a nice little flavor. And then lastly, I'm gonna have my baking powder and my salt. Now I'm using 1 tablespoon of baking powder, and I'm using a teaspoon of salt. And then I'm gonna add, I got about 1 cup of almond milk. We'll see how much we use as we add by eye. We'll be able to tell the texture of it when we add, if we need more or if we need less. So let's get on right to it. Assalamu alaikum. Alright, here we go with the mix. I'm gonna start first with my oatmeal. Like I said, 2.5 cups of oatmeal. You know, get all that up in there. Alright. Then from there, I normally add my eggs. And then after that, I'm gonna add my cinnamon, my nutmeg, and allspice. Then I'm gonna add my fruit because that's gonna give it that moisture. It's gonna give it that natural sugar. That's a smoothie fruit too, you know. I'm gonna start to mix just so I can start getting going. And now I'm gonna add my baking powder and my salt. Still dry, and I'm gonna add the milk. Alright. I'm gonna gradually add the milk because I don't want to overdo it. So if you don't have a mixer, you can do it by hand. This right here is 1 cup. It's looking pretty good. The nice thing about the mixer is it's gonna crunch up the fruit, which will bring about the moisture. You can smell it, smelling good. I'm gonna let this go for about another minute or 30 seconds. You know, looks like the 1 cup of milk is just right. Alrighty, and that's it. Cut. Alrighty, we're back. And now all we have to do is put our waffle mix on the waffle iron. Real simple. You can make you a bunch of these and be able to keep them with you if you want to take them to work with you or something. But it's going to be very simple. So first thing I want to do is I got some granola oil with no soy in it. You know, we don't eat soy. Might smoke a little bit because you don't want it sticking. And it will do that sometimes. I've forgotten many times and didn't put it on there. It don't take a whole lot. Just one little nice cup full, because what happened is it'll overflow. start cup. A ladle full. Well, I got that there. I think I like it a little much. Alright. Lay it down. As soon as that light turns green, we'll know exactly when it's done. Sometimes it overspills, so it's good to have a rag. If you have it too moist, it'll start to overflow. But the thing is, it's still going to be moist and won't be as dry because we put the fruit in there. If you don't put the fruit in and you just add it, sometimes it can be very dry, very hard to cut like bread. So once again, we're using oatmeal and not the flour. So be right back. Let's see how it comes out. All right, we're back now. Let's see how these waffles came out. Okay, came out pretty nice. I put a lot of more cinnamon on it, so it, you know, got that color, that dark color. Oh, are they good? Take these. Very healthy. You know. Yeah. Still moist. Might look dry, but they're moist. Oh. And those are your waffles right there. Nice, healthy. You don't have to worry about a lot of flour bloating you, making you fat. You got natural oatmeal here, fruit, no sugar, real spices, cinnamon, nutmeg, allspice. Tastes delicious. You'll love it. Try it out and enjoy it. Looking for something more healthier when you have your breakfast for your children. You can maybe put syrup, or you can do preserves. I don't do syrup, but put your preserves on there, or put your syrup on there, whichever you like. But it's a better meal, and one of the things we have to learn to do is cook to live. If we want to stay on this earth, we got to cook to live, meaning we got to get in our kitchen and get out of their kitchen in order to survive. I pray that you all stay blessed, and that Allah be with you. May you get something out of this. If I made any mistakes, it was all on my own. Have a blessed one. Assalamu alaikum.